From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Jason Sanders is set to kick
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Miller. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Straight ahead, ETN. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing Nix. Screenplay, here's ETN. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. For the Rams at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A try here for the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Youngwei Koo set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
First down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Ready, go!
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Let's go now.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Jason Sanders set to
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
On first down, right back to ETN. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. On play action, here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ward. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
The toss here completed to yardage at the tail end there.
First down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. A first down carry now for Miller. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's Nix. Short throw to Disley. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
ETN up the middle. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. There he goes left side. Saquon Barkley inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
It's the score, Niners 14, Rams 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they're falling behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
That's good for a Rams.
Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time, but even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Michael Pittman, 32 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
They go play action with Ward. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Ward. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Ready. Hop, 70. Hop, hop.
Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
77.
To throw, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And here's Ryan Wright now. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Thomas brings it in. Down the numbers. There he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams will take the lead here, the final minute of the 1st half. And it looked like the operation got fouled up there. This ball was pushed to the right. It's no good.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Ward off the play fake. It's out, it's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
5 yards. And it's 4th down. Ryan Wright in punt formation.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a toss right to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Operating from the gun. Ward. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Open man to make neighbors. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Ward now working out of the gun.
Good morning, good morning. Bro, tune in.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Tune in, bro.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
You're muted, by the way.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 52 yards rushing for down to this point.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Williams again. And across the goal into the end zone. Touchdown 49.
Let's go, bro. Tune in.
Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out.
My nigga, this is a good game, bro.
Are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Jasmine wound up going out.
The LA ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense,
At least they're focusing on
take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back
That's a good boy.
almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing Nix.
Damn. I committed so much on this guy. Oh, my fucking goodness, bro. I committed on that underneath route. I like that.
49 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Nix to the air. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Thomas.
He should be going for 2. Nigga missed the last field goal. I can't stop him, bro.
And the Rams have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the
They'll look to throw.
Oh!
Here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Bro, my team is going through it right now. My QBs is in the yellow. Saquon in the yellow. One of my linemen in the red.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last
Good catch, Malik.
they beat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, we out of here, baby. We out of here, baby. That's his, I think, second rushing.
62 yards. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the ball game
He got.
in the final minute of the
Oh, what the fuck?
And he missed it. No good. And they'll
Bro.
remain down by a point.
They gave me a bad snap, and even though the ball was, I had kicked the thing correctly, they gave me a bad snap, which made me miss the field goal. What the hell? I've never seen that in the W. But I like the future because bad snaps do happen. But at that point, I feel like they should give us the option of just pulling the ball and running. Or throwing or whatever.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Right.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Saquon got almost 200 rushing yards.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical
His X Factor should be activated now.
Step aside.
Yep. Don't get tackled for loss. First one free.
We've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon.
And I got tackled for. Oh no, I didn't. Oh man, my backup halfback is fucking injured.
Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And the slot man goes in motion left. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And here we are.
Nigga, 2 halfbacks are fucking injured. Javonte Williams and fucking Saquon. This guy could just put an ankle splat on him, but he already had a hell of a game. This is a fucking good ass game, bro.
Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and a couple. Here's Ward.
Oh, I was about to take off through that gap. I moved up a bit too much. Which is why, oh, man. Oh, man. That's tough. I was about to take off, bro. Yo, their playbook don't got a lot of vertical plays. Like 4 verts. I don't see them shits.
And continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
He dropped it? Homeboy dropped it, bro.
And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
The kick by Sanders is good.
All right, now I'm up by 2.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
My stomach is rumbling, bro. Fucking hungry.
Converts on that one as well.
Niggas ain't feeding me before I left.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Is that?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 125 yards rushing for himself.
You were about to lose your ass.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. ETN on the toss right.
Ooh, bro, if I ain't switch on to get that tackle myself, we probably would have scored.
First down pickup of 8.
That's good.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Nix from the shotgun. They'll get this one to Pittman. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
35, 49ers 30.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Don't make them drink strong, cause brother, she's gone. And if I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses.
Set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Off the bootleg, Ward.
Oh my fucking goodness. I threw a fucking pick. A fucking pick. And clutch time.
What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play.
Oh man, bro.
He'll take it all on his shoulders. And the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit.
And then a weak ass tackle with him.
Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Coup now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Rams 42, 49ers 30.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off.
Set to kick off.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing now, Ward. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He'll probably spend a little extra time.
Obviously, it's a tough pick. It's tough.
I think part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
On play action, Ward. And the Rams get it. They bring him down. Calling a loss of 4 on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Yes.
It's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher.
I switched and caught, yes.
Up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's
Yes, you can switch in this league, bitch. I mean, bro. So, I'm just upset. I'm just upset. Don't mind me.
Now Ward on 4th down.
Oh, good dot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they whip it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, San Francisco.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
I was trying to hit circle.
Down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
I might just go coach the Justice at this point. I'm ready fucking losing. We lost this fucking game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Ward. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Oh, man, bro. Slob on my motherfucking knob, bitch. Slob on my knob. I'm talking to you. Slob on my motherfucking knob, bitch.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
If he don't nail this shit, yeah, he better nail.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
So this is a 2-game loser streak. 1 in a W. My first one here. I just called it the Mack League. Well, Mack League, because the league name, he literally just had TJ Mack 1991 underscore something or whatever. But it don't really fucking matter what it's called, huh? I fucking lost. And that's all you wanted me to do. Was fucking lose again. And you lucky I'm deciding to stay on the game and play with you, because I could watch my episode and say fuck you and not play. Excuse me? No, because then that means I'm not playing with you at all. Because I watched the episode, I'm getting in the shower and I'm leaving. Yeah. Yeah. Son, don't tell me to watch the episode. You don't want that. You hear me? You will care, because you will be like, I'm being annoying. So, because I can only pay for like an hour, bro. Now I gotta hop my ass in the shower and get up out of here, you feel me? Bro, Shorty said I have to come to the crib. Staying the night at her crib, bro. Like, you know what time it is. It's macaroni time, boy. I'm pulling up with the wine. What? So, I don't have that much time. True. But I don't have that much time for a good cause, bro. You feel me?
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time,
don't disrespect me now.
They gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
Don't disrespect me now.
It's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Los Angeles, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens.
Bro, look at my
Meanwhile, for the Niners, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year.
What's the move? Because it sounds like you eating too.
On the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa.
Look, I was only 12 for 23, but I threw 3 picks and 0 touch.
So for our entire
Look at this, bro. 9 for 181, 7 for 69, 2 for 7.
We'll see you next time.
4 for 50, 3 for 62, 2 for 23. Pitiful. I pity the fool.